guys, Mr. Renzo struggles when he has to graph more than one equation, so he brought in the real talent to show you how it's done. Alright, so we're going to actually use, you can keep your same notes. We're going to use the exact same equations we did before, but now we're going to graph them together as a system. Okay? So I'm going to draw my Cartesian plane. Mr. Renzo showed me how to do this. Alright, and we're going to graph all of these at the same time. Now we're going to start simple. We're going to start with y is less than or equal to 4. So hopefully you remember that we're going to go hoi bucks, our horizontal line, when our line is y equals 2, or y, in this case, y is less than or equal to 4. And we can keep a solid line here because we have y is less than or equal to 4. So I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to just use the arrows. I like to shade a little bit more than Mr. Renzo, but we can use our arrows, and I'm going to shade the area where y is less than or equal to 4. Alright, now that that's done, I'm going to go on to my next equation. Now since this is a system, we graph them together. Alright, so looking at this inequality, rather than equation, y is greater than or equal to x plus 1. In this case, I'm going to use my blue marker, graph y-intercept, in this case is 1. My slope is 1, so I'm going to go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, etc. and graph my line. Now in this case, y is greater than or equal to x plus 1, so we're allowed to keep the line solid again. In this case, we've done our test, as Mr. Renzo taught us how to do, and now we want to graph the area that is greater than this expression, x plus 1. So that here is going to be my blue area. Alright, now I just have one more we're going to worry about right now, and that's the equation y is greater than negative 1. Alright? Sorry, x is greater than negative 1. I don't know why, but I want to blame Coach Renzo for that mistake I just made. X is greater than negative 1. So I'm going to find my x, put in my line at negative 1. In this case, hopefully you're catching by now, this is x is greater than negative 1. It cannot be equal to negative 1, so I'm going to have to make this line dotted yet again. Alright, this is going to be the area to which side? In this case, x is greater than negative 1, so it's going to have to be the area that is to the right of our line. Remember, with our inequalities, we think less than is to the left, less than left, and greater than is always to the right when we have a vertical line in this case. So now we have all of our inequalities graphed, and we have all these crazy shaded lines. Okay? When we're talking about a system, the only area we care about is the area that they all have in common. So I use my different colors, I use my different directions. This triangle here that we have is the only area where I see black, blue, and red. Okay, the area where it's all shaded together. So I'm going to go ahead and erase kind of what's around there, just so we can see what area we're talking about. Alright, we're left with this triangle of area. So this is going to be the solution to my system. Alright, anything that's within this area will be a solution to all three inequalities when we graph them together. Alright, so work on your shading, work on your lines, work on your solving. We're going to stay with systems and inequalities for a while. Do your practice problems. See you later.
Math is love.